Guys, Trilogy here with Trilogy Effect. Today we are talking about Atlanta Season 3, and it's kind of rough filming and plot, if you can call it that, for this season. First off, I want to say, I love Atlanta. Season 1, amazing. The episode where Earn got arrested, and we have the scene in the prison between him and the guy and his girlfriend. That is one of the best pieces of cinematic TV of all time. Like, if I could save like 10 episodes of any show, that might be in there just for that one episode. It's hilarious. Season 2, we got a more successful Paperboy, more established Earn, more Darius. You know, we got a callback to Season 1 with the dogs. Season 2, although in my opinion not as good as Season 1, is still really good. And then this year, after a 4-year hiatus, we got Atlanta Season 3. And it's not even in Atlanta, it's in Europe, because Paperboy is so successful, he's on a European tour. Good on him, we love that. But it's just, this season is 10 episodes. 10 episodes after 4 years of hiatus, and 4 of them are anthology episodes that almost have nothing to do with the plot. And it's a stretch. You look at the post-credit scene, you find Earn's name on a bag, which connects to one of the previous anthology things, because at one point we think they're Ernest's dreams, because he wakes up in a hotel, but apparently they're canon. Whatever. These episodes are, I don't know, like, they're cool, I guess. They're like Black Mirror episodes, but I'm not here to watch Black Mirror. I'm here to watch Atlanta. I want to see Earn. I want to see Darius. I want to see Paperboy. You know, I want to see these episodes. And I just want to say, some people like the anthology episodes, but I personally, I don't think I liked any of them. 3 slaps, one with the guy, the boy who gets adopted by white parents. No, that one sucked. That sucked. The one where black people get reparations, that one was all right. It was probably the best one of the 4, but they just suck, man. And then, as far as that goes, I want to talk about the number one reason that this season had no character development. It felt like none of the characters changed on screen, you know? So let's take a look at our 4 characters. We have Earn. At the end of Season 2, you know, he's taken over for Paperboy, full-time manager, making the decisions that needs to be made. And we skip to Season 3, and Earn, mind you, he has been, it looks like he's a much better manager. He's taking care of stuff. He's getting it done. But that didn't develop throughout the season. That happened at some point in between Season 2 and Season 3. Earn got his stuff together, you know, so he's stressed out by the job. He doesn't really talk to Paperboy as much. Like, Paperboy was talking to him. He was just focused on business, you know. But, like, it's just like nothing changed. If you take him at the beginning of episode 1, and at the end, it's like nothing has changed for him at all. I also think as a father, I mean, I know his daughter is in America, but like, he could have FaceTimed her. Like, I didn't see him interact with his daughter not once. At least his baby mama, and I just forgot her name all of a sudden. That's crazy. I just forgot her name. At least she mentioned Lottie in like the final episode, which that episode, I understand. The writer, I did research on it because I was like, where did this crazy episode come from? And it's like raising awareness and depression in mothers and, you know, stuff like that, which is a real issue. I can understand that. But this episode sucked. That episode was weird. I didn't like it at all. I just didn't like it. But if anything, you can say that she had the most character development throughout this arc. We get her introduced. She's kind of lost, you know, spaced out. And then when you find out that she's robbing places and pushing people into pools, and you're like, why is she acting like this? But it's just her spiraling downward. And then at the end of the last episode, you know, she kind of pulls it together. But I would call that an arc still. Like, you know, it's a downward arc, but at least it's an arc. We get Darius, who is still Darius. Like, I love Darius, you know, so I'm not complaining about Darius, but he didn't have any character development. Nothing changed about him from the beginning of the first episode to the last episode, you know. The only thing I can say about Earn is he did that business deal to exploit, you know, that white guy, which he said he wasn't comfortable with at the beginning of the episode, but by the end of the episode he was, if I remember that right. But that's it. And then finally, we have Paperboy, who seems to be our main character this season, which makes sense, you know, it's his tour. He's always been one of the main three, but it seems like this is more his season. And it's just like, you know, he became a successful star, but again, there's no character development for him throughout this season. Everything that's changed about Paperboy happened in between season 2 and season 3. But in season 3, we see no development for him at all. That episode, Cancer Attack, the one where he lost his phone, that was probably the best episode of the season. We got all three of our main characters interacting. It wasn't an anthology episode. I would have preferred to see Zazie Beetz in there. I don't think she was, but that was the best episode where Paperboy just breaks down. He's so emotional. He's talking about how he hasn't wrote anything in months. He has writer blocks. He doesn't feel like a musician. We find out about this first song he was writing and all of that stuff. And then it turns out that he was this punk friend who stole the phone the whole time. That's crazy, man. That is so crazy. And he just dropped it in the trash can. That's crazy, man. Bring back Tracy, man. Say what you want about Tracy. At least he wasn't no thief. Man. So that means that's pretty much it. You know, there was no character development. The standalone episodes sucked. And you know what? It didn't even take place in Atlanta, which I would have been open to if it had been better. But since we're nitpicking at this point, I just want to throw it in there. And you know, I'm not alone in this opinion. I did some research to look at the reviews. Rotten Tomatoes, you know, season 1 Atlanta, they got a 97 Rotten Tomato score, which is amazing. Season 1 is amazing. Season 2 got a 98 for the reviewers, which is 1 point more. But I prefer season 1, I think. I think I prefer season 1 over season 2, despite the overall more success that the characters have. And then season 3 got another 97. So they're saying season 3 is on the level of season 1? No. You see, you look at the audience scores, the reviewers, they're smart people, you know, they're looking for deep metaphysical messages and stuff like that. But the audience review numbers are what we always want to look at. The audience review for season 1 is a 91, which 91 is nice. It was a nice season, you know. It had that weird episode where Paperboy got lost in the woods, which I still don't understand. Might be my least favorite episode of the season, but still, it made sense. It was relevant to the plot. It did something. And then you go to season 2, which has a 98, which is a slight decrease, which I think is a reasonable decrease. It's not as good as season 1, but it's not horrible either. You know, season 2 is good. And then for the audience review for season 3, it's a 68. This season sucks. This season sucks, man. I'm not the only one. And it sucks that season 4 is going to be the final season. It's going to come out this fall, this being 2022 if you're from the future. It's out already. But, you know, I'm really hopeful that they can end this with a bang, you know, close the character arcs that I felt like didn't get any development this season. That's my thoughts on why Atlanta season 3 sucked, despite a 4-year hiatus. A lot of people like it, but I know a lot of people who don't. This is my channel, so I'm going to put my thoughts on it. If you want to see more content like this on TV, movie, manga, gaming, all kinds of stuff like that, I'm Trilogy with Trilogy Effect. We have hundreds of videos on my channel, curated playlists over various topics. You see my backgrounds, I got all kinds of stuff back there. That's my interest. And I also do a weekly podcast, Trilogy Talk, that comes out every Thursday. You can see more content associated with those type of things. It's news, new game, new movies, new stuff like that. And if you really want to help me out, comment down below what you thought of Atlanta season 3, 2, 1, whichever season's your favorite. Who's your favorite character? And please subscribe, like the video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
I love the hustle, man. I be feeling like one of them ball playing, like Bird or Magic or something. But if I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man?